Beware, she generally won't move on until the person she's haunting is already dead. Welcome. Hi. I live at my parents' house in a suburb outside of Tokyo. The last couple of weeks, my mother has acted a bit strange. She has told me multiple times that she feels like someone is watching her every step. Last night, I went to say goodnight to my mother, and I found her staring at the floor in her bedroom. She told me that she feels as if someone is staring at her through the walls, floors, and ceiling. She was scared that she was going insane. I am so worried. I talked to my father about it. He was just as concerned as me. My mother has always been a bit superstitious and scared of the dark, but this is different. She has never acted this scared before. It's almost midnight. I can't stop thinking about my mother. I decide to go see if she has gone to bed. I walk up to her bedroom door and knock. She doesn't answer, but I hear a faint wailing. I open the door. My mother is sitting on the floor in a fetal position, and she has covered every single gap inside the room with yellow caution tape. I scream and run up to her. "Mom, are you okay? What happened?" It's first then I see the blood. My mom slowly turns her head to face me, and I see 2 holes where the eyes should be. I scream. "What have you done?" I ask her and throw myself backwards. It was the only way. The only way for what? The only way for her to leave me alone. I can't see her anymore now. I am so relieved. "Who?" "The girl in the gap. SUKIMA ONNA." I pull out my phone and call the ambulance. My dad decides to go to the hospital with her, but I stay in our house to look after my younger brother. I can't go back to sleep now. The images of my mother are spinning around inside my head. I walk over to her bedroom and start cleaning up the blood. I look over at her desk, and I see that her computer is still on. I walk up to it. The website my mother visited minutes before she gouged her own eyes out is still on the screen. I start reading. SUKIMA ONNA, or the Gap Woman, is a female yokai that peers out from the gaps in one's room. Any gaps. It can be from between the dresser and the wall, underneath the bed, behind the curtain, in the drawers, absolutely anywhere. There's no gap too small for her, and the only way to avoid her gaze is to make sure that every single gap is covered. That means even the cracks in the floor, wall, and doors. However, it's not a very practical way to live, nor is it guaranteed that you'll seal every single crack. She can appear in the tiniest area that the human eye might easily miss. You might succeed in covering it, but it will always be there, threatening to break free. Beware, she generally won't move on until the person she's haunting is already dead. I decide to go down into the kitchen to eat something. Afterwards, I go up to my room again and turn off the lights. I will try to get some sleep. It's going to be a long day tomorrow. I'm still so frustrated. I lay down in my bed. My eyes have just adjusted to the dark room. Wait, What is that? I look at a gap in the ceiling. No, it can't be. I see a pale woman with a disturbing smile inside the gap. She has long dark hair and terrifying eyes. I can't move. I'm paralyzed by fear. I hear the same sentence echoing inside my head over and over again. Beware, she generally won't move on until the person she's haunting is already dead.